Charlotte, as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Shaheed with the catch. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's Rattler. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd and 6. Looking to throw, Rattler. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Right to the air goes Young. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Brought in by Chris Olave. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Throwing now is Rattler. That is caught. What a throw. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Young. Going up top. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Throwing is Rattler. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This one is caught by Jawan Johnson.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. Rattler now back to throw. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
To throw, it's Rattler. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it's going to be 3rd down. Now Now Rattler gonna throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5. They'll look to throw yet again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Back to the air one more time. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Two incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. That's going to be incomplete, and they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Groupie's kick is good, and the Saints will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. The Saints out on top, and will return to Charlotte in a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Here we go. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. On play action, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And 3rd down coming up. Here we go. On 3rd down, here's Brooks. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. On 4th down, on is Sam Martin to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one on target to Olave. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
He's going to keep it himself. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Going for it all. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On comes the punter now. He's on for the second time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Another try with Brooks. And this one's not going to help the cause. He is going backwards. Tackled back at the 8.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Here we go, set.
They send a receiver in motion left. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Young going to give it to Brooks. Two minutes to play in the first half of a three-point game. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, here's 2nd and 2. Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
Young to throw on first down. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last...
He is in. Jonathan Brooks.
That's what you got.
Touchdown, Carolina. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Panthers are on top. It's 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Now the extra point. He knocks it through. Panthers are out to a 21-10 lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Rattler. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback.
On the set. Trap ball leading. 65 Saints. 19 tight. 19 tight. 70 range. 70 range. Ready.
On first down is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Come on. Set.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go.
To throw, Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. 17 yards that time. The number 17.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And this will be incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one, and they let him off the hook.
Ready. Panther 60. Ready.
A give inside. It's Brooks. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Mario Davis there on the play. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now Young. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And the Saints will take over here just past the 30.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to...
And this ball is intercepted by J.C. Moore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Young. Again, working deep downfield. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive plays and your ability to end drives with points. When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end. It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. Oh, he coughs up the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On the jump. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Come on.
Throwing is Young. That one complete to Lee Gett. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A 2nd down throw for Young. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Into space. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
When you start talking about the